Hey, good morning everyone. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for our Weighty Wednesday workout. All you are going to need this morning for the workout is, I'm going to break it down into three things. First of all, you are going to need some form of resistance, whether that's dumbbells, whether that's water bottles, whether that is cans of food, okay, just something you can hold in your hands for some added resistance. You're also going to need a water bottle so you can have a wee drink during our rest breaks. And I always like to recommend a hand towel, face towel, something you can just wipe yourself down with, because if you're working well this morning, you are going to break a sweat. Okay, there's going to be no jumping around. These workouts are all joint friendly, but they're low impact, so we're going to have some fun. We're going to get started with the warm-up in just a moment, and want to say a big hello. Just giving a little wave there. If you're watching us on YouTube this morning, hi, thank you for joining us. If you're watching on Facebook, I was going to say FaceTube then. Okay, either one, guys. I want to thank you, really appreciate your support, really appreciate you getting these workouts done. Let me just reiterate very quickly, if you are over the age of 40 and you are not doing resistance-based exercise once or twice a week, you are missing a trick. Okay, we need to keep our bones nice and strong, we need to maintain our lean muscle tissue to keep a nice strong frame. Okay, we're not looking to become bodybuilders, and you certainly won't with these workouts, but I do want you to be strong. Okay, I want you to be fit for purpose. I know that sounds a bit ominous, but having enough physical strength to carry out your daily duties. Okay, and I want you to be doing that for many more years. I want to be doing that for many more years to come. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to get into our warm-up. I'm going to pop the music on, and we're going to get ourselves ready for the main workout. All right. Okay, guys, make sure you've got space around you. Start with a nice, gentle jog in place. You can also regress that into a march, lifting those knees, arms back and forth. I'm going to take it into that jog again. Okay, now we're going to bring our heels up. Again, if we need to make it a bit easier, heels up to the bum. Make it a bit more dynamic. You just stick with the version that you can work best with. Okay, now I'm going to take it into some high knees. So bring those knees up. Again, if you need to simplify, just lift those knees up. Try and stay nice and tall. Land the feet softly. Okay, let's start reaching those arms up now. I call this the standing climber. Just like climbing a big tall ladder. Reach those arms up. Okay, now we're going to go into some jacks. So here's the modification. Tap to the side, bring those arms up to about shoulder height. You want to make it a little more dynamic. Just add in both feet, both arms at the same time. And now we'll make it a bit bigger. Take those arms up above the head. Keep landing those feet nice and soft. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now we're going to warm our joints up. This is called joint mobilization. Start with our shoulders. We are going to rotate forwards. Then we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. That's good. Take your time. And rest. Okay, now we're going to open up that shoulder capsule by doing some nice big circles. Get a big full range of motion. Then we're going to change direction. And rest. Okay, down to our chest now. Bring your arms around your shoulders, give yourself a hug. And then open the chest up nice and wide. And 2. Last one. And rest. Okay. Moving down to the trunk. We're going to rotate round. Take your time. You see I'm pivoting on the toes. Just reach round. And 2. 1. And rest. Okay. Moving down to our hips. Plant the feet. Hands on the hips. And we're going to circle. I must confess, I do like a little bit of hip mobilization. I don't know whether it's an age thing, but it's just so good just to go through this movement pattern. 2 and 1. Now we're going to switch direction. That's it. 2 and 1, and then we'll rest. Okay, now we're going to place our hands out front, make a fist for me, and we're just going to circle round. That's it. And then we'll take it in the opposite direction. Always good to get those wrists nice and warm, especially when we're using resistance. 2 and 1, and rest. Okay. We're going to move down to our ankles now. Want you to pop one foot forward, point the toes out, and then draw circles with those pointed toes. Just try and get the best range of motion you can. So nice big circle. Then we're going to take it in the opposite direction. Remember, as always, if your balance is not as good as it maybe could be, just find something to lean on. And rest. Okay, we're now going to go to the opposite leg. Point those toes forward. That's the stuff. Then we're going to change direction. And last couple of circles. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Well done, that's completed our warm-up. I hope you feel that you are ready for action. Have a quick drink if you need it. Get yourself ready. Make sure you've got your resistance to work with. This morning we are going to go through 5 exercises over the course of 4 rounds. We're going to start off with the shortest round. You'll be pleased to know that each consecutive round is going to get longer. We will have a short rest break at the end of each round, okay? So great opportunity just to rest and recover. Have a little drink, and then we'll crack on with the next round. And as you know, I don't like to disappoint you. I want to bring in a finisher right at the end of the workout that hopefully is just going to get us firing on all cylinders and leave you with happy smiling faces once the workout is done. All right, so get your resistance ready. We're going to start in 15 seconds. Okay guys, first exercise we're going to perform is called an alternate shoulder press. Palms facing towards each other. And we're going to press that dumbbell above the head. Alternating arms. I want you to try and keep your hips forward, so body nice and tall, abs a brace. Got just under 10 seconds to go. This is a great way to start off, nice short intervals, and rest. Okay, our next workout is going to be the upright row. or I should say the next exercise, it's not a workout. We're going to place our palms facing towards us, chest up tall, and then we're going to row, pulling up to the shoulder, alternating sides. Again, I want you to focus on keeping that upper body nice and tall, tummy pulled in. Keep that dumbbell as close to the body as you can. Lead with that elbow nice and high, pull up, and then return, and rest. Okay, next we're going to do a lower body exercise. We're going to bring our weights up to our shoulders. We're going to start with the feet together. We're going to be doing a side lunge, alternating sides. So we're going to step out, sit the hips back, push back in. Step, hips back, and then push. We're trying to maintain that good, tall upper body. Keeping our midriff nice and tight as well. And rest. Okay, next we're going back to an upper body exercise. This time palms facing forward, feet about shoulder width. We're going to do a dumbbell curl. We're going to alternate arms. So I want you to bring that fist up to the shoulder. Elbow stays nice and tight to the side of the body. We're up tall, knees are nice and soft as well. Last one. Well done. Okay, exercise number 5, the waiter's bow. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you from the side. Feet hip width apart, dumbbells at the shoulder. I'm going to turn my palms towards me, and we're going to lean forward, hips back, and then we're going to come back up. So it's hips back first, slight bend at the knees, okay, we're not squatting. We want that back as flat as we can. Keep the tummy pulled in, hips back, and relax. Okay guys, pop those weights down. This is your 30-second rest break. Wasn't that a nice short round? If only all of them were that short. Not so. Okay, they are going to start to get slightly longer now. But listen, appreciate you being on this live with us. If you're doing the replay, trust you're enjoying too. Okay guys, 5 seconds. We're going back to alternate shoulder press. Here we go. So good, those feet are about a little bit wider than the shoulders. I like to soften the knees. Just show you from the side there. That's it. Now if you do want to make it a bit more challenging, you can add in a little bit more tempo. Of course, if you've got some more resistance, you can add in more resistance. And rest. Okay. So slightly longer rest break this time. Good. Feel free to put the weights down at any time if you want, if you need to give that grip strength a little rest. Next we've got the upright row. Nice and tall, here we go. Alternating sides, pull to the shoulder, return that weight, back down. That's it. So we always want to focus on good control. Okay, we're not pulling a lawnmower, so it shouldn't be looking like that. If it is, you need to get a lighter weight and focus on better control. Okay, good job. Next we're going into our side lunge. Now you can have a lower hand position if it's easier for you. You're going to hold those weights slightly out front and then step to the side. Okay, that might be easier for you. You might want to take the weights to the side of the knees. Okay, like that. That's absolutely fine. You might prefer to hold at the shoulders. That's absolutely fine too. Okay, so nice deep sit back if you can, but just work with your range of motion. Okay, take a rest. We're going back to alternate bicep curls. I'm just going to go sideways on. Palms are facing forwards. Here we go. So that's a double arm curl. We don't want to be doing that. Focus on that single arm. And come on, if you feel you're able, slightly increase that tempo. And what that enables you to do is to get more quality reps in the time that we have allowed. That's it. I like to breathe out nice and powerfully as I curl up, breathing on the way down. Good job. Okay, the weight is bound. I'm going to hold those weights, shoulder height, palms facing towards me. Feet about hip width apart, abs tight, hips back. Try and get parallel to the floor with my back if I can, and then bring myself back up. So nice and controlled. I want you to take your time with this one, guys. Again, just work within your range of motion. For some, this is going to be harder than for others. But you just go as low as you can there, hips back, and then come up. Well done. Okay, 30 seconds rest. I will have a drink of water this time. And I will mop my brow because I am getting a little bit warmer. Alright, I'm going to up my game for these exercises. A little bit more resistance. Starting off with alternate shoulder press. So I'm just using 7.5 kilo dumbbells. Now for some of you, that's still going to seem like it's too light. For others, it could be just right. And for others still, that's going to be like ridiculously heavy. So all I need you to do is, you know your limits and your abilities, work with the resistance that you can work well with, and provide some challenge. And rest. Good job. Okay. Breathe nice and deeply. Next exercise is the upright row. Let's get in position. Palms facing towards my thighs. And I'm pulling up, alternating sides. Some people don't like the upright row for various reasons. If they've got any shoulder issues, it's not a great exercise to use. There are better alternatives. But if you've no issues with the shoulder, it's a great pulling exercise. Working the biceps, working the back of the shoulders. And rest. Good job. Okay, side lunges. Don't know about you, I'm starting to get a little bit warm now. Woo! That's a good sign. Alright, let me show you from the side. Here we go. Hips back, push in. So you want to try and push those hips back as far as you can. Descend into that squat and then push back to center. Want to try and keep it as controlled as possible. Head and chest tall. Sit nice and deep. Push back to center. Time for one more. And rest. Good job. Alright, I'm going to stop saying good job. I know. I'll try and find another word. Well done. Alright, bicep curls, palms forward. Here we go. Come on, alternating arms. Tuck those elbows into the side of the body. Bringing that arm straight up. Controlling that return. We're getting some good rep ranges in this morning. Probably performing a dozen, maybe more on each side now. Well done. Woo. Just gonna free my arms up for a moment. We've got the waiters band coming up. Okay, we take those weights once again. Palms towards me. Here we go, hip width with the feet. Hips go back. Then coming up, fire the hips forward. Come on, nice and controlled. That's it. We should feel just a slight pull on the back of the thighs, in that hamstring area. As you sit the hips back, slight bend of the knee. Last one. And rest. Excellent. Okay, just one more round on these 5 exercises we do, guys. Really appreciate your effort. If you're stuck in there with us, hope you are finding this challenging enough. If not, maybe you need a little bit more resistance, a little bit more effort. All right, last time. Alternate shoulder press. Here we go. Good, so press powerfully up, straight up above the head. This is our longest round, and we will get a slightly longer rest time to recover after each exercise. Nice, come on. Don't forget to keep that mid-rib pulled in, the tummy pulled in tight. Come on, keeping the back nice and strong. And rest. Alright, I am going to put my dumbbells down, give those arms a shake off. We've got 15 seconds, then we're back into upright row. Alright, you still smiling? Maybe you were never smiling at all, I don't know. Alright, come on, upright rows. Single arm. Well done, guys. Come on, that's it. Lead well, drive that elbow up, pull to the shoulder. I must admit, the way I'm doing this morning, I have to let you know it's a bit more of a high pull. If I was doing a strict upright row, I would probably just bring in that dumbbell about shoulder height. Okay, well done. Great stuff. Now, we're going to go into that side lunge. This is the last time, guys. So come on, let's really put in the best effort we can. Grab those dumbbells. Starting tall. Here we go. Step, then push. That's it. I like to breathe out nice and powerfully as I push back to center. We're almost there. Come on, final 10 seconds. Last one, guys. Woo. Well done. Come on, rest those arms, give them a shake out. We've got alternate bicep curls coming up. Then we've just got one more exercise after that. And then that's the main round done. Bicep curls, knees are soft, chest is tall, bracing those core muscles again, keeping myself nice and upright. Come on, try and avoid any kind of swing, guys. Alright, we don't want to be doing this, okay? Let everybody else do it, but not you. Come on, stay tall. Elbow tight to the side of the body. Give that bicep, that upper arm a nice squeeze as you bring that fist up. Super soft. Not just good stuff, super stuff. Okay, we've got the waiter's bow coming up. I am starting to melt Cadbury's chocolate. Sorry for that product placement there. All over the floor this morning. Come on guys, waiter's bow. Here we go, last time. Hips back. Fire the hips forward. Just down as low as you can. That's it, nice and powerful. And then bring those hips back in now. But still keeping that slow, controlled descent, hips back. And then boom. Alright, last couple of seconds. Time for one more. Woo. And rest. Okay. Pop those dumbbells off to the side. Well done guys. Hey listen, we've got about a minute and a half before we go into the finisher. So have a drink, wipe yourself off. Maybe drop me a comment down below. Let me know how you found that. Alright. Listen, let me demonstrate the finisher for you. Very, very quickly. Don't worry, we've still got 60 seconds. Okay, this morning's finisher is going to be nice and simple. You're going to need one dumbbell or piece of resistance, and we're going to do what is called a push-pull jack. So I'm holding my weight at the chest, I'm going to step to the side, push from the chest. Okay, so from the side, push from the chest, feet out to the side. Second exercise, feet are going to be wide, weight at midriff, and we're just simply going to rotate round nice and powerfully. Alright, so we're going to go between those two exercises. You're going to do each one 3 times through, then we are done. Alright, 10 more seconds. Get ready to rock. Loud music. Alright guys, here we go. So push from the chest, step to the side. Want to make it harder? Both feet together. Remember, low impact. Try not to take those feet too far off the floor. Keep that landing nice and soft. Last couple of seconds. And rest. 15 seconds of recovery. Going into a trunk rotation in 5 seconds. Feet apart, knees soft. Here we go. Come on, stay tall. Again, brace the abs. Controlled rotation. Ten more seconds. Well done guys, you are smashing this. And rest. Well done. Okay, so that's 1 of each. We're going to end up doing 3 of each. Back to push-pull with the jack. Here we go. So, push and then pull. Okay, I've got more than enough resistance out front. This is challenging my shoulders, my chest, my core, my arms, not to forget my legs. Got a slight bend in the knee, so I'm loading that thigh up a little. And rest. Oh, 30 seconds is enough for that, baby. Okay, back to trunk rotation. 5 seconds, guys. Here we go. So come on. You do want to make it a bit more challenging. Keep those feet flat on the floor, and that rotation becomes slightly more limited. You're pulling on the brakes just as you reach round. Trying to keep the head and chest facing forward as much as possible. And rest. And that's getting heavy now. Alright, come on, we're almost there. One more of each exercise. We are done. Come on, push and pull. Digging in a little there. Woo. Okay. That's challenging for me, guys. As you can see. Okay. I have got one more exercise for you. That trunk twist. This is it, guys. Let's make it the best one yet. In position. Here we go. Come on, 30 seconds. We are done. You want to add in that toe pivot? Feel free. Come on, belly button to the spine. Power round. One nice fluid motion in each direction. Come on, last 10 seconds. Please stay with me. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well, come on, dare I ask, how did it feel? Oh, come on, you're just a young thing, no problem to you. Alright guys, hey, listen, I don't know about you, I'm going to turn the music down a little. But you know, when I look back over the last, okay, so if I say the last 20 years, alright, I can honestly say I was not doing what I do today 20 years ago. Alright, my lifestyle was a little bit different, my eating habits a little bit different. I was nowhere near as active. Alright, but this is the thing. It's not really about the past. It really is about now, today. Alright, and I think so often it is easy to compare ourselves with others. But I want to say this to you this morning. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you want to experience some joy, today remember I spoke about joy at the beginning of the week. But if you want to experience joy, stop comparing yourself with other people. Stop comparing yourself with maybe who you were, you know, a year ago, a few years ago. Alright? It's about who you are now, and it's about who you want to be going forward. Okay? It is so true, we know we cannot change the past, but listen, we can start today and we can make a much better future if we choose to do the things necessary. Alright, so comparison is the thief of joy. Don't forget it, guys. Let's get cooled off. Come on, nice easy jog in place. Just moving those feet. Alright, I will turn that music up just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, come on, shake those hands out to the side. Start to bring those arms up. Let's reach up. Okay, start to just gently flick those arms out front. Woo. That feels so much better without that resistance in hand. Now we can slowly bring those hands so that we're flicking them out towards the floor. And now we're just going to take it into some skipping rope action. So hands out to the side. I want to rotate those wrists. Now you can keep the feet going as you are, or you can add in some little heel digs. Alright, if you're like me, give me a real skipping rope and I'm okay. But see, give me this invisible skipping rope, I could go all day. And not hit the back of my legs either. Isn't that a surprise? Okay guys, come on, let's remember to take some nice deep breaths. Good, come on, just a natural way of slowing down our heart rate, helping us to feel a little bit more relaxed. Alright, we're going to take it down into a nice steady march now. 2, 1, and then just march it out. Try and gently swing those arms. Lifting those knees. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to bring it to a rest in 3, and 2, and 1, and rest. Okay. Right, so we're going to go into some stretches now, and then we're going to finish our workout. I'm just going to change the music over for us. We want something nice and relaxing. Okay, so I like to kick off with what I call the sunrise salutation. You've probably heard it called by different names, but we start with the feet nice and wide, knees are soft, and then we just take our arms in front of the body and we're going to reach down, try and keep the arms as wide as you can, touch the fingers at the top, and then back down and repeat again. So we want to keep this nice and slow, and we want to take a deep breath in as we come up, exhale on the way down. And we're just going to complete that one more time. And then we're going to rest. Okay. We're now going to stretch the back of our upper arms. So I just want you to take one arm up, place your hand on the upper back, just gently hold that elbow in place, feeling the stretch at the back of the upper arm. We're just going to gently push the elbow towards the back. Gentle push, okay? Shouldn't be painful. If it is, I want you to ease off and just hold in place to the best of your ability. Just push a little bit further if you're able, and then I want you to relax. Now we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So same again, elbow just held in place. Our focus is the back of the upper arm. Gently push a little further, hold in that position. Please remember to breathe as normally as possible throughout the stretches. A lot of times you're going to forget to breathe and we start holding our breath, and it's not entirely helpful when you're stretching. So just push a little bit further. And relax. Okay, now we're going to come to our upper back of the shoulders, and I want you to bring both arms forward. Imagine you are giving somebody a nice big hug. It's the best way I can describe it. Hold that position. And then funnily enough, when was the last time you got the opportunity to hug someone, especially someone outside of your own household? True story. Okay, out a little bit further. That's it, hold that stretch. It really should feel pretty awesome between your shoulder blades as you just open up that upper back. And then just one more time, a little bit further out, if you're able. Just hold that position, normal breathing, and then relax. Okay, now we want to stretch the front of the chest, front of the shoulders, and we're going to do that by taking our hands just round into our lower back. Our elbows, I want you to imagine you're trying to bring them towards each other, so you're naturally opening up the chest area. So shoulders are coming back. We hold that position. Then we just take the shoulders back a little further, trying to get the elbows a little closer towards each other. And then just a little further again. One last time. Again, don't force the stretch. You should just feel that chest opening up nicely. And then relax. Okay, now we're going to do a side stretch, okay, for the obliques, side of the trunk. We're going to take a nice wide stance, knees soft, one hand just on the hips, or it can be just on the side of the thigh. Bring one hand up, and then we're just going to gently lean over to one side, so that we feel the side of the trunk opening up. Feel that stretch. Ease in a little further. I like to breathe out as I ease into that stretch. And then just a little further, if you're able. And then straightening back up and relax. We're now going to perform that on the opposite side, so exactly the same again. Reach up, lean over. Once we find that stretch at the side of the body, just want to hold that position. And then as you exhale, ease in a little bit further, holding that stretch. And then just one last time, easing in a little bit further again, holding the stretch, just breathing in, breathing out, and then straightening back up, bring those feet back in. Okay, now we're going to go to our lower body, and I want to start us off with the front of the thigh stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the heel up to the bum area so that we're getting a nice stretch at the front of the thigh. If you're a bit wobbly like me, please feel free to hold on to something just to give you some additional support. Lift the heel up a little bit higher. Feel that stretch, front of the thigh, front of the hip. The hop is optional. And then just up a little bit higher. Really need to work on my balance. And relax. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same, opposite side. We're going to bring that heel. Wow, I really do need to work on my balance. Heel up to the glutes, hips forward. Some days are better than others. Trust me. Honest. Okay, bring that heel up again. Hold that stretch. Try and keep those hips forward. And then heel up just a little higher. Hip forward again. And then relax. Okay, now we're going to go to the back of the legs and the glutes just to finish off. It's our final stretch. Here's what I want you to do. Step forward, point the toes up. Just move back a little just so you can see me there. Okay, hips are back, back's nice and flat. Feeling that stretch right down the back of the leg. Then just gently sit a little deeper. Hold the stretch. And then just a little deeper. Finish it off. And relax. Alright, we're going to the opposite side. Toes pointed up, hips back. Just going to place my body weight on the opposite leg. Gently sit back a little deeper, hold the stretch again. And then just a little deeper, one last time. And 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Guys, well done. Let me give you a massive round of applause. Come on. Let's give each other a virtual high five. Thank you so much for choosing to get that workout done with me today. Please remember, it would really be helpful if you could maybe tag, let somebody know, okay, maybe in the comments, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's in YouTube, all right, let somebody know about the workout that you feel would benefit. On Monday we do hip workouts, Wednesday we'll do a resistance-based workout using some weights, and then on Friday we do what's called a low intensity, steady state session, which keeps you moving for the guts of 30 minutes. I was just about to say 30 seconds there. Some of you wish it was 30 seconds. But hey, guys, this is where we are. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, I will put a short message on afterwards as well, if you just have a look at that. And please be sure to join us Friday morning for our low intensity steady state session. But please, have a fantastic Wednesday. Hope we see you again soon. Thank you. Okay. Don't worry, I'm still here. All right, bye guys. Take care. See you soon.